Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing today? Rob here, and we have two things to talk about that's going on in mobile technology, because mobile technology doesn't stop. So I got a request to talk about the HTC Desire 510, the new device that just recently came to Boost Mobile. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts about it, and so we'll get started with that. So Boost Mobile acquired the HTC Desire 510. Again, HTC's actually been coming out with some pretty good low-budget devices for people out there who just don't want to break the bank getting a decent smartphone. Big question is the 510 worth the price you're going to pay for it? So currently, right now on Boost Mobile, it is, I think, $100. Most likely, it is. So you can pick up the HTC Desire 510 for about $100. I think it's like 200 or something on Sprint. Now, some of the specs is that it is running 4.4 KitKat. It has a 5 megapixel camera and a 1.3 front-facing camera, but no flash. So yeah, it's got a 2100 milliamp hour battery, 4.7 inch touchscreen display. It has a 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor, 4 gigs of internal storage, and it has a 4.7 inch touch display. So, with those specs being said, $100 does seem right for a device like that. True, you're not getting a lot of storage. 4 gigs, you can immediately just snap that up real quick. I believe, especially for those people who do games, this is not going to be a phone that you're going to want to use if you're a heavy gamer, because your storage is going to get eaten up a lot. And as we all know, you can push apps to SD, but you don't really push the app to SD. Just a lot of the data goes to the SD card. So again, it'll still take up some of the space. 1.2 gigahertz quad core is starting to kind of be like what you would see on a low end. And the big thing here, and what everyone wants to know, is like the connection speeds. It does run 3G, 4G LTE. However, it also connects to Sprint Spark, which is enhanced LTE signal. So that's pretty good for $100. No NFC. It does not have NFC whatsoever, so that's something that I frown upon. That, and the fact that the camera does not have flash. 1.3 front-facing camera is actually better. You know, I have the Desire 601, and that only has a VGA. So a 1.3 would actually really be a step up, especially with HTC devices. Their 1.3s is really, really good. I have the Desire Evo V4G, aka the Evo 3D, and its 1.3 front-facing camera is really good, video quality wise and picture wise. So it's, you know, there are some things that you did, what you will sacrifice to have in certain areas better, but that's with all smartphones. So also, it doesn't have the dual front-facing speakers, so you have the earpiece on top, you have the speaker in the back. It does have a removable battery, so that's always good. In case you want to like buy an extra 2100 milliamp hour battery, you can have a backup battery for your device. It does have expandable memory, so you can slip in an SD card, and I believe it's up to, I think, 64 gigs. I could be wrong. Could be only up to 32. My thoughts on it is, again, like I said, you know, it's for $100. I mean, they're not price pointing it to start off at $199.99 or $179.99 or even $149.99. It's $99.99, so about $100. It's actually not bad. It's kind of a bulky phone from what I've seen so far, but nothing that's really gonna you know, weigh down your pockets. It is thicker than the Desire 601. Screen size is a little bit bigger. So, and it does come in a variety of colors. I believe it comes in navy blue, it comes in jet black, and some other colors. So you do have color options there. One of the biggest points is that it's running Sense 6, which is going to make a lot of people happy. You know, it's not on Sense 5.5, it has Sense 6 on it. So yeah, and you know, just kind of like the way that it looks. It looks like a mini version of the 816, but it doesn't have the dual front-facing speakers. So you will see like how HTC loves the design of the 1 series, like the 1M7, the 1M8, because it is brought to the 510 for style. So it looks great. I would definitely recommend it for someone who's just coming into the smartphones, or even then, for someone who's looking for a pretty good device at a low budget of $100. Can't go wrong with a 510. The only thing that I frown upon is the storage, camera. That's pretty much it. I think they could have thrown in flash there so you can take some good shots at night. Another thing about the camera that I frown upon is that it has a one focus set. So basically, there's no autofocus. So if you're a person that likes to Instagram and things like that, this camera is not going to work for you, especially if you want to focus in on certain things. It's not really going to help. So the 510, it's a good device. Not a great device, but it's a good device. I give it 2 thumbs up. That's out of 5, even though I only have 2 arms. So the next thing I want to talk about is Virgin Mobile's new plan starting today, October 4th. I'm going to go off of what I have here because Storm 804 VA brought it up and several other people were bringing it up, and I think it gets kind of confusing, so I'm going to go by what the banner says right here. So Virgin Mobile has new monthly unlimited plans. I'll read you the plans and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. So entry level is $20 a month and this is for Wi-Fi finders. So basically you get unlimited text, 300 minutes, and it's basically, I guess, they converted the $25 a month unlimited talk and text that ended in September 2nd. So if people got that plan with the unlimited talk and text and no data, this is where that plan came from, but it's now $5 less because they're only giving you 300 minutes to talk and unlimited text but no data. So if you want data, you have to rely on Wi-Fi. There's 2 $35 options. You have the existing one, which is basically 300 minutes, unlimited text, and 2.5 gigs of high-speed data. Then there's another additional $35 plan, which basically is for heavy talkers, and it gives you unlimited talk, text, and data, but it has a smaller high-speed data allotment. It doesn't tell you exactly how low your data allotment is, but people are speculating it's 250 megabytes as what I seen on Storm 804's video. He says 250 megabytes, but I don't see that here. It just says that with a smaller high-speed data allotment. So now there's the enhanced $45 a month plan with unlimited data. That's 1 gig of high-speed data, talk and text, plus international services, including unlimited international text messaging and 100 international talk minutes to over 70 countries. So that's actually pretty nice. And then you have the $55 plan, which includes all the features of the enhanced $45 plan, but with 3 gigabytes of high-speed data. And then they're introducing a $5 and $10 monthly offer for international. At $5 international, you get unlimited worldwide text messaging, unlimited calling to all of Mexico landlines only, unlimited calling to Canada, landline and mobile, includes Northern Territory, area code 867. And then if you add the $10 monthly international plus, same benefits as the international, but you get 1,000 minutes to call to mobile calls in Mexico, unlimited calling to 70 plus countries, landlines only, select cities, and you also get discounted calling rates to over 200 countries. So while some of those seem pretty well, my thoughts on it is that it gets really, really confusing, and it also gets a little stupid. Okay, because I don't know what Virgin really is trying to push. They're trying to push data, or they're trying to push the ability to talk. It does seem like that maybe Virgin Mobile did lose a lot of customers, so they're trying to get some back. Like I said, when I made my jump to Boost Mobile, I did that because I needed the unlimited talk. I was using the $35 plan on Virgin Mobile, which only gave me 300 minutes. And this was before Hangouts updated to allow Google Voice on there. And I've actually tested it, and I will do a video tomorrow about Google Voice and Virgin Mobile as a bypass. Explain that tomorrow's video. But for right now, I was only using 300 minutes. And when I had 300 minutes, everybody wanted to talk to me, which is so weird. But when I moved up to the 45, which gave me 1,200 minutes, hardly had people calling me. Mostly they were just text messaging. So I was constantly going back and forth between 35 and 45, trying to guess about the next month's usage. So I just finally said, you know what, I just want unlimited, and I moved over to Boost Mobile. And of course, data speeds is faster on Boost Mobile and things like that. So I haven't been more happier with the move. But these plans right here seem to like screw people up. Especially what will boggle a lot of customers is the two $35 options. Because, you can just imagine how Radio Shack is going to explain this to people and just be like, yeah, we have two $35 options. And then they start explaining it. They're like, we have the unlimited talk, text, and data. And, people are going to be like, yeah, I want that one, just right off the bat. They're not even going to know that there's a low point in the data allotment. And then when they burn through their data, they're going to freak out. They're going to refer to a banner like this, and they're going to see what it says on the top, where it says includes 2.5 gigs of high speed, which is the one for the 300 talk minutes only. It's just going to confuse people. I don't see too much of what they're giving back. The only highlights that I see of these new price plans and stuff like that is the inclusion of international text messaging and international calling. But then it even gets a little whoppy there, because you can do you have 100 minutes to call to Mexico, to landlines only, or to Canada, landlines and mobile. And then if you add on international ones, then it talks about unlimited calling to Mexico mobile phones. And it's just so much like landline mobile, 300 minutes on $35 with unlimited talk and text, or unlimited talk and text on a $35 plan but low data speeds. And I got the $20 one, which gives you 300 minutes and unlimited text messaging, but you got to find Wi-Fi, and who's gonna really want to go for that? It is solely just confusing. And I think if I was to set up the plans for Virgin Mobile, if I had to say it, and I would do it, I would bring back the 25, 40 and 50, or just do 25, 35 and 45, and just have the 300 minutes on the 25, and then for the 35 and 45, let those be unlimited talk, the 45 being 2.5 gigs, and yeah, the 55, 25, 30, okay, 30, I'll screw myself over. Really fast. See, this is how bad it gets. 25, 35, 45. 25 is 300 minutes. 35 is the unlimited talk text, but with 2.5 gigs. Or even 5 gigs on the 35, and then say the 45 had 10 gigs. That would be nice. And then if you want international, then there would be 35, 45, and 55 with international calling. That's pretty much how I would do it. If it was me. Sorry, I got all confused there, because I was like, oh my god. See, this is how bad Virgin Mobile's plan is going to be. Confusing to everybody. And this is not going to work. This is not going to work with Virgin Mobile. I mean, I'm not saying that what I just came up with over there, what I spitballed right there, is going to be what helps Virgin Mobile. It might not. Some people might agree, some people might disagree with me. That's just how I would approach it. But then again, Virgin Mobile hasn't always been the best for their customers. There's 1,000 videos on YouTube of people complaining about it. Personally, when I used Virgin Mobile, I had no bad experiences with it whatsoever. I didn't have any bad experience with customer service reps. I didn't have any bad experience with data connectivity and none of that stuff. So, You know, I don't have a real ill bone against Virgin Mobile, but these plans are just so out of whack. It's just, one, it screams desperation, and two, it's just like confusion. And that's basically my thoughts on the Virgin Mobile plan. So I'm going to cut this video off today right now. It's like 15 minutes long, pretty long video. And yeah, so the 510 for Boost Mobile, $100 if you guys want to pick that up. And new price plans for Virgin Mobile if you guys want to switch your plan up. There you go. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. And if you guys found this video to be informative, go and give me that thumbs up because it really helps me out. And if you have not subscribed for more videos like this and others on my channel. Contest giveaway, it's already been announced, so you guys might want to go check that video out to find out how you guys can enter to win one of the 5 Google Play gift cards. They're $10 gift cards. 5 people have a chance to win, so don't forget to go get your submissions in by the deadline of October 30th, 11:59 p.m. My name is Rob. Thanks for watching this video. 16 minutes long. You guys have a great weekend. Love you guys, and peace.